it's Nørgaard. So welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. So a few days ago I got requested to do a look with this W7 Socialite palette, in particular with the red glitter in here. And I forgot the name of who requested it. Let me just look it up on my phone real quick. Okay, so by a user called CK. So thank you for your request. I'm of course more than happy to oblige. So this is the look that I came up with, centered around the red glitter. And in case you guys did not watch my previous video using this palette is a dupe for the Huda Beauty new Nude Eyeshadow palette. I did a video comparing this Huda dupe to a Technic dupe of the same palette. So I used one palette on one eye and the other palette on the other eye. So I will link that in the cards if you're interested. But yeah, I think this is a pretty nice palette. It will definitely give you those warm-toned, neutral looks. Some of the colors are very similar, but definitely if you like your warm tone neutrals, this palette is perfect for you. And of course I took it super warm toned today with like borderline red colors. So yeah, if you want to see how I created this look, let's just get right into it. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you can also click the bell to get post notifications. And now without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so this is the Socialite palette. This is what the outside looks like. And here are all the colors. It is a shade for shade dupe of the Huda Beauty, the new Nude Eyeshadow palette. So let's get started. I'm going to actually use the eye primer in here. This is like a concealer kind of formula. I don't like to apply a lot of this because it can crease up on you if you apply too much. I'm going to use the lightest color in the palette called Pearl Clutch, and this is going to be my brow bone highlight. And this is basically just a sheer kind of off-white color. It's mostly matte, but I feel like it might have a touch of satin finish to it. So for the crease, I'm going to take the color Classy, and I'm going to pop that right in the crease with my MAC blending brush. This is a little bit of a deeper color. It's not what I would normally use for my transition in color, but it works. It blends out really nicely, and you can really blend it out and make it look a little less intense. And it is very pigmented, and it blends out well. Then in the outer corner, I'm going to use the color Polished. This color is pretty close to the previous one. It's just a little more purple toned. As you can see, they're very similar. So I start in the outer corner and I bring it into the crease, but I'm using a much smaller brush this time to be more precise. And I'll just quickly blend that out a little bit with my blending brush. On the lid, I'm going to take the color First Class, and I'm using a packing brush and I'm packing that on the lid. This is actually a really beautiful color, but it does have some fallout, so let's brush that away. And I just blend a little bit again. And for this inner corner, I'm taking my small little Morphe blending brush and just blending this kind of out and downwards, just because it's kind of hard to get in here with the big brush without getting color everywhere. Then I'm going to take the red pressed glitter called Blue Blood, and I'm applying that onto my lid with my finger. I don't have any adhesive down. You can put an adhesive down if you want it to stick a little bit better, and also if you want it to be more intense. But I actually forgot to do it on the other eye, so that's why I'm not doing it over here either. And as you can see, I did get a little bit of glitter fallout, so I'm going to wipe that away. So for the inner corner, I'm going back in with the highlight shade and highlighting this whole inner corner part, just to really brighten up my eyes. And I just go back and blend a little bit more. So as you can see, there is no very light shimmery color in this palette. So I'm using this Technic Mousse eyeshadow in Blondie, and it looks like this. It's a super reflective light color, and I'm using this wet right around the tear duct to really highlight my eyes. For the lower lash line, I'm going to mix Classy and Polished, and I'm just mixing these two colors and drawing them along the lower lash line. On my other eye, I did try to use First Class, the shimmery color that we used on the lid, but it was not very pigmented without a base. So in my waterline, both the lower and the upper, I'm going to use some Wet n Wild Breakup-Proof eyeliner. I'm going to do a half wing liner with this Technic liquid liner, waterproof. And I'll apply my mascara and my half lashes by Essence. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the rest of my eye makeup on. And here we have the finished look. So I decided to team up the kind of reddish eye makeup with a red lip. I used my little W7 Red Alert Kiss kit. But of course you could always do a nude. I think a really pale nude with a little bit of a darker lip liner would be really beautiful with this eye look as well. But I just didn't want to do nude again. And personally I love a red eye with a red lip. So anyway, that is my look with the W7 Socialite palette. If you have not seen the first look I did with this palette, I will link it in the cards up here or up there. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you can also click the bell to get post notifications. And that is all, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. So take care and bye bye.